Either way, we can now report back to the other tenants that those issues have been taken care of. Hopefully that'll improve our standing a little. Those are called club kids or something, though. They're growing up so fast. Maybe one of these days they'll start to be friendly rivals of yours. That'd be fun, right? I don't think they'd stand much of a chance on the digital detectiving side, though. What makes me drag my old bones out here every morning, I wonder? This place feels real nostalgic to me for some reason, but I can't pinpoint the reason why. What? Miko. Okay, Pete almost gave the old geezer a heart attack.
Yeah, and yes, here's another thing people you should be ready for. I don't know if you have already run into these missions before. Again, there will be missions where you only do reading.
Yep. Okay. It's always interesting how mysteries often lead and tie into one another. But I digress. Great work as always. Get ready for another case soon.
Yeah, and also, I misread Miko to Migo. Oh, there's a reason for that.
Let's see. I haven't seen Pete in a while. I doubt he's left an account of Broadway, but something's been troubling him. Go find him.
Yeah, probably wondering, I restarted my Kona XI save third time for like, alright, these builds still all that not work on this map. So I changed the character and all that. And I was trying to look out for some thrall. And when I tried cabin, suddenly I knew there's no one there. Then I hear loud thundering sound, see black smoke with some bug creatures coming out. And I look up and I see a portal in the sky with tentacles.
Okay.
And one of the creatures that killed me, I thought, wait, are those Migos? No, they look my locust. One of them killed me and it told me that Amigo indeed had killed me. I would kill it if it didn't get that body come joining in. And yeah, that's probably misread. And you just maybe saw something I reminded myself to mention. Something I need to double check, but apparently Tekken is part of the Digimon multiverse.
Okay.
Again, I may need to double check this. I don't know if this is a fan theory or what. But
there's plenty of those.
Yeah, but if it's true, since it's Sega or whoever owns them both, so maybe.
Oh, it's you, huh? Do you know what I am? Ute? Because I don't. I don't feel anything at all. Not a thing. Oh great, Pete's learned how to go invisible. What happened? What? Pete disappeared in front of you? Let's come back here for now. New case just came in that's cause for concern. Could be related to what you just witnessed. Pete just pulled that that peace out meme where someone just fades away. Okay, over here. Old man Mizushima? I've been looking for so long. My Miko, my poor cat. Please find Miko. We get a memory up. Okay. This case comes in from old man Mizushima. Mizushima. You might remember him as the one behind those 4 urban legends you recently investigated with the occult club members. That was literally last night. It really and truly is a small world out there, even when it feels bigger than ever in some ways. Anyway, he's tasked us with tracking down his cat. Frankly, during times like this, there's something to be said for a down-to-earth gig like this one. Mizushima said he'd be waiting for you at K-Cafe, although he didn't actually state when. It wouldn't hurt to go on ahead and check things out at the cafe, so go do that. Okay. Gankumon's special move, Quake, Blast, Fire. What is Gankumon? I'm trying to... Really? I'll go with that one. I have absolutely no idea, but I'm guessing Grandpa is the... is just plain wrong. Okay. I feel like it stopped. I wonder if it was an earthquake. That or someone had Taco Bell and was in the toilet. Welcome. Grab a drink and have a seat and stay as long as you like. An earthquake? No, I didn't feel anything of the sort. Okay. So old man Mizushima is not in right now. All right. You originally met him there early in the morning, right? Might as well come back around the same time and see if he shows up. Okay. The next day, early morning. Really early morning. It should hopefully be there at this hour. And just complete silence again. There you are. Oh, it's you again. I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting, you know. You stopped by yesterday afternoon but couldn't find me? You must have just had bad timing, kid. I've been waiting here forever for you. What's done is done. Let's just let bygones be bygones and start shutzing now. My Miko, you see, he's inside this wall here. Yep. This again. Are you at K-Cafe right now? I'm picking up readings of really strong digital wave vibrations from the 4th floor. There's a really huge current coursing through there. And money's on that old time capsule being the cause of them. Is that an earthquake? No, I can confirm it's definitely not. There's no movement here on the 1st floor. You're just sensing the intense digital wave. It's... I want to know. It's better not knowing. Things are fine just as they are now. It's better if they don't change. Please stop. Please don't wake me up for this. It's Miko! No, I'm Pete. Whatever you are, Miko, just come back to me. No, I can't. That's too much to ask of me. I'm not... And please, leave me alone. Let things stay just the way they are. I'm sorry, Miko. I'm sorry. Yeah, did I finally get through to you again? The vibrations have stopped for now, but the digital waves are still as intense as ever. There's something big brewing in there. As I suspected earlier, they're coming from that old vacuum tube computer inside the wall. The digital waves are just gushing out of there from the old intranet lines that that computer is hooked up to. So much so, in fact, that they're forming a cybernetic ley line, a digital line of sorts. If this thing persists, it's only a matter of time before its effects are felt in the real world. And I need you to go inside that vacuum tube computer and do what you can to stop it. I'm counting on you. Okay, it being digital wave vibrations makes sense as to why only we can sense them. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh dear.
Well, time to try and repair an antique. Please let me be. Don't wake me from this dream. What's going on with Pete? One way to find out.
Oh dear.
Oh, this can't possibly turn out terrible.
It would be interesting to see voice actors or YouTubers voice act each character.
Yeah.
Hasn't there been long ago, as someone did as an experiment from a YouTuber that was popular in the past, but is no longer? I forgot his name, but I know he was one of PewDiePie's friends.
Okay.
I don't think that you upload YouTube videos anymore. It's not Ken. It's not Ken. Someone who just had a I forgot what you call that character. They used to do a lot of story games. And they, long ago, right before I met you, actually decided to grab a few friends and had them post-recording read out what a few characters said.
Okay.
It was an interesting experiment, and I feel like maybe people could do that. So it would be time-consuming.
I'm reminded of 2 videos that voice acted Helltaker. Those are pretty fun, so I would advise looking those up. And I'm pretty sure you'll know when you found them.
I have seen them. I have seen them.
Yeah, for now, let's focus on finding out whatever's wrong with our resonant cat.
Yeah. There has been more voice acting with the voiced comic dubs on YouTube and all that, so maybe we could see something like that that's not happening?
Maybe. Yep. Brave point. Okay.
Oh dear. Look at them.
Yeah, it's quite a web, huh?
And a lot of teddies.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure nobody's going to get any new moves at this point, seeing as they're almost max level. Okay.
Oh, for love of, I played too much Conan Exile.
Oh.
I know what you said, but my brain reads it as nude moves.
Ow!
I question it as well. I think people can notice by this time, there are moments where I am not trusting my own mind. It's not to a point to insanity, luckily enough.
Barely.
I beg your pardon. But yeah, at least I'm self-aware when my brain is messing with me.
Okay. Speaking of survival games, at least, yeah, we're planning to return to Valheim for some streams as a sort of as backup for Saturdays when we can't do multiplayer with Rom, Liz, and Hex for Borderlands, Crosscode, or Watch Dogs. We will do at least one more stream in our previous worlds, or technically current worlds, where we were just about to head for the Ashlands, I think they were called. There have been a few smaller updates since then. No full new regions, but yeah, here's.
Well, there's been one new one that's had updated the swamp to have the bog witch.
Yeah, a new boss.
No. Merchant.
Okay. But yeah, once we've gotten to the Ashlands and yeah, gotten what we can do at the moment there, yeah, we can move to actually. You've been making a new world, but oh, hello.
You told me to.
Yeah, I just realized that if. Yeah, I just realized that it would be probably better to go to a new world after a new big update, but...
Yeah, could you say that? There might be one more, otherwise the next big update will be 1.0.
Okay. But yeah, after we get to the Ashlands, We can probably still move over to the world you've been working on. Just for, well, having an easier time for you to build stuff. We'll just have to off-screen explore, or maybe even cheat a bit to see where the hell the Ashlands and such are.
Yeah, I'm gonna avoid exploring too much on that world since it's a reuse world. I used to use the same seed. But I should be able to use it for, hopefully, when that one period come out, as long as I avoid exploring.
I think most of the world is already generated when you first spawn in, which is why you need new worlds for when there's a new big update anyways, because the new stuff wouldn't load in.
Yeah, they did actually could do that with the Ashlands. They did say warn you if you had already built stuff in the old Ashlands, that stuff will be in the air.
Okay,
but
maybe
yeah.
it'll work then.
But things like the Bog Witch, like if you've been exploring all the swamps on your map, and you get the Bog Witch update, yeah, that Bog Witch will not be spawning due to you already explored all her spawning spots.
Okay, so the terrain does generate only when you get into a certain distance.
Indeed. So there is a bit of 50-50 when you can reuse an old map, or just need to restart it or whatnot.
Okay, let's continue to get this annoying sound to stop.
Yeah,
Why?
please.
Why did you have to know who I really am? Or why do you have to know who I really am? No response. Let's find Pete.
Now I feel like I'm been wasting time on that map.
Okay, at least you've got a new you've got plenty of time to practice for new buildings.
I have plenty of time for that.
Yeah, all the materials for the building can also just be brought over anyways.
Oh, I have plenty of trees. For yesterday I stopped working the wall just to deforest a massive area. Just look, it's easy to see where the wall will connect. And so many chests full of wood.
There's something. Okay, a strange chip.
Also BRB, gonna put it into the thing, but yeah. I'm probably gonna work on that map again once the final update is out. And yeah, then I just prepare it so it's ready for that stream.
Okay. Nakano Broadway Construction, Part 1. Construction plans for Nakano Broadway, hereby abbreviated as NB, were announced in 1959, ultimately taking 7 years to complete. The reason for the lengthy duration was due to a major issue that routinely manifested throughout the process. During land leveling, underground water leaked, resulting in an immediate halt to any and all water work within the area. A large lake formed, and the site was left alone for a long time. Mysteriously, large fish appeared en masse, attracting fishermen. Records also indicate people bathed there in large numbers, and a child at one point drowned in the lake. Okay. Today something terrible happened. A strange Digimon appeared in the middle of my bed. It was so cold in there. Even when I tried calling out for help, nobody came for me. But the two detectives eventually showed up. Kyoko and Anne. Anne asked me who I was, but I said I didn't know. So Kyoko gave me a name. She decided to call me Pete because I'm some sort of time capsule. Yeah, Pete. That's my name. It made me so happy to have one. Names really are special things to have. Okay. It's obviously the note at the end is from Pete, so he's been keeping a sort of diary, or maybe somehow a part of him got stuck in the computer again or something. Let's find the other pieces so we can figure out what the heck is going on. Just as I'm about to say, I'm considering putting up the high defense so we don't get any encounters. Okay. Down we go. There, high security. It should help speed things up. I don't see a way back up from there. Or doesn't even actually show anything. Okay, is that a glitch or something that it doesn't show it on the minimap? Or yeah. Let's check these out one by one, as we'll probably have to. This place is pretty freaking big.
I can see the guide for this one.
I'm just going... Oh, there we go. Part 2. No blueprints exist for h.a.n.d. 1961 saw the Japanese government commence its income doubling plan in order to re-energize the post-war economy. In tandem with unemployment policies, public works projects flooded the country, with major construction companies allotted huge budgets. Around 1962, one such project, the main route for the Shoto Expressway, was completed ahead of schedule. It was at that point that attention turned back towards h.a.n.d. Idle laborers and resources were funneled into the area from central Tokyo, at which point work on the building commenced in earnest. It's likely that there wasn't time to even think of preparing proper blueprints for h.a.n.d. at that stage. Yoshito really likes this girl called Yume Yuki. He always sits me on his lap and tells me all about her. Everything is perfect about her, he says. Her singing, her dancing, her looks, everything. He says she's one in a million among idols. I can't do any of those things. I can't sing and I can't dance, but what I can do is curl up and fall asleep on Yoshito's lap. I love doing that. I also just love hearing Yoshito talk to me so happily. Okay.
Really sounds like a cat, doesn't he?
Yeah. But that sounded more like it came from an actual cat and not a Digimon. Part 3. With no blueprints to draw upon, concrete was poured and rebar was erected, tailored to the land around the site. When construction was concluded 4 years later, the final building had 3 underground floors as well as 10 floors above ground. East Asia's greatest commercial building was therefore constructed on little more than sheer willpower. However, this came at a cost to some aspects of h.a.n.d.'s integrity. The escalator, for instance, only connects the first 3 floors. Most of the underground floors have also gone unused in the ensuing years. Such quirks are a direct result of the circumstances surrounding the building's inception. I need to go grab a glass soon. Yoshito told me that he and his son have been to a World's Fair once. He said that the line to see the moon rocks was really long, so long that it made them tired, but he said his son still had a good time. People also call Yoshito Chief Mizushima. His full name is Yoshito Mizushima. Yoshito is a big important man in the computer room, so he doesn't get to go out with his son much. He's glad they got to see the World's Fair. I wish I could have seen the World's Fair with Yoshito too, but he and I are always together in the computer room. So that's okay. I'm content. Okay. Let's break this open.
Also, some Digimon will have some animalistic behaviors, like some cat Digimons will have some cat-like abilities, but also behavior. But yeah, Pete having some cat-like tendencies definitely will be there. At least some. At least he won't be scratching.
Yeah, he doesn't have the paws to scratch at the furniture in the first place.
Yeah, I also learned something about smaller Digimon.
No?
The reason that many of them are in this ship, they are like a ball, the tail, so is supposed to have so little memory.
Makes sense. In most cases, large commercial buildings are run by their owners, who control everything from PR to tenants and internal bylaws. BW was an exception to that rule. It might be a misspelling, or no, what? It was NB for Nakano. BW was an exception to that rule. From the very start, shop and residential areas, spaces alike were sold piecemeal. People who brought their real estate inside the building were then free to utilize it however they pleased. Because of this, soon after NB opened, shop owners and residents started remodeling work on their respective stores and apartments. Okay, so did they just type out the completely wrong thing, or is it more meant to say that it's a trend that spreads?
BW Broadway. Nakano Broadway.
I still think there's an error there. In the end, that means that formal blueprints for NB weren't drafted until 8 years after the building was originally completed. Even in those early days, the building's layout had already become too unwieldy for anyone to fully grasp at that stage. Okay. Yoshito always has me sitting in on his lap, petting my head all nice and gentle. I love Yoshito. Yoshito always calls me Miko. Miko is a girl's name. Yoshito gave it to me, so I love it.
Yeah, Digimon won't really care too much when it comes to names of different genders and all that, since, again, only few Digimon will identify themselves with a gender.
Their data, they are asexual. As much as they can look like a specific gender.
Yeah, some will consider themselves a male, female, or none. But it mainly depends on what form they have and what they originally were, and yeah, it depends highly on the Digimon themselves.
Yeah.
It's
literally a personal preference.
Yeah, most of the time they just don't care. Like, they don't make a fuss for it.
Okay.
But apparently there has been a situation where I think I heard someone mention that someone had usually a male voice of Digimon, but then the Digimon turned into a Lilithmon and still had a more masculine, more soft male voice. It was a Lilithmon, a female Digimon.
Or a female-looking Digimon.
Yeah, curse and all, so there's that.
The basement of Broadway once housed a vacuum tube computer within its walls. It had been brought into the building after the end of World War II by war criminals who evaded arrest, shielded from the prying eyes of MacArthur's GHQ. The vacuum tube computer's purpose in those days remains a mystery. It's possible it could have been utilized for things such as mathematical computations or code breaking, but such speculation is unconfirmed. As time went on, there was eventually nobody left to carry on the original purpose set forth for the terminal. At that point, the computer was apparently buried inside a wall somewhere. Okay. It's dark in here. All dark. I can't see a thing. I'm okay being in the dark. I'm not scared of it or anything. It's never been this dark before. Yoshito is not here. I don't even smell him. I can't go back outside. Yoshito, where are you? Yoshito. Yoshito. Please sit me on your lap and pet my head again. Yoshito. Yoshito. Now you know. Now you know who I really am. I'm... Okay. So it's begun. Though I have to say this is a bit more than what I bargained for. This keeps up, the building's going to collapse for sure. Aye.